East Bali Cashews was founded a year and a half ago. We saw that the cashews that were grown in the region we were volunteering in were not processed locally. They were processed in other countries. They were exported for processing. And I asked the question, can we process them here? We built the factory. Last year we processed 200 tons of cashews. We created 130 jobs. I think around 80 to 85% of our employees are women, and it was a great success. We created a value-added brand as well. So we then said was, okay, well, we want to expand. It's been a success. How do we expand? We had some idea of what we needed. We knew we needed capital to expand the factory, to buy more machines, to buy trucks, to redo our value-added brand. We needed capital to do that.
What KKR was looking to do was to find a way to use our business expertise, use our investment expertise, use our operational value expertise, and apply that into a social impact context.
Social enterprises, like any business, rely on investment capital to grow and to scale their impact. The social enterprises don't seek donations or grants to grow, rather they look for investment. But what we find is, just like many other small and growing businesses, they have difficulty accessing the capital to allow them to scale. And that's where the organizations I work with, Impact Investment Exchange or IX and Impact Investment Shujok, come in.
So the gap between him and the investor community is, how does he explain his business, his idea, his view of operational viable business in East Bali, creating jobs, to a business with a business plan and a financial model which investor could digest, understand, and think about how returns will work for them and what it means for them to invest in this business.
Here I think we acted more as an advisor, where we provided technical assistance to really proof the business plan, validate it, provide materials to actually send to potential investors, and really came up with a capital structure that solved the liquidity needs he has, because working capital is really the lifeblood of a processing facility.
So social return on investment, which is a methodology that involves, first of all, working with the enterprise to understand what change they're making and to break that down into a logical structure, to identify the different groups that they are supporting, or the beneficiary groups. So in this case, it's primarily the women who are working for the organization, but it's also the wider community and the environment. But what was so fantastic in actually conducting the interviews and gathering the evidence, speaking to the women themselves and speaking to the local community representatives, was that the impact that the factory is having, though still small, is extremely powerful within that village.
And so because of this project, we were able to get 3 new investors. We got 100% of the funding we needed. And currently we're in the middle of our expansion.
We would love to replicate this model and expand it and work with other social enterprises in the same way. I think it brings the skill sets from the 3 different organizations, it brings them together in a way that is efficient, and it creates a large amount of impact with a relatively small amount of input. In terms of CSR from KKR's perspective, I think it's a great way to use the specific skills of their staff. It goes way above and beyond.